Good morning, investors and traders. In today's segment, we'll be talking about gold and oil. And the question will be how high can they really go on the back of the current momentum that we are seeing for both of these commodities. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, I highly recommend you to do so. Before we begin, it is important for me to bring out this disclaimer in front of you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Now, let's begin the conversation by looking at the MT4 platform. Very briefly about myself, I come with a wealth of 15 years of trading experience. During this time period, I have worked as a hedge fund trader for Bank of New York Mellon and as an equity trader with Bank of America, currently providing services as a chief analyst to EverTrade. Now, when we look at the crude oil price, you can see the consistency of higher lows, meaning the highest high over here, then higher lower high, and another lower high. So this particular trend is or let's say it was something which has been very much concerning investors and traders over the past few months, if not weeks. Now, of course, the question really is that the price has started to move higher. Where do we go from here? Can we see more higher highs? Can we see the price continuing its momentum to the upside, or is this is the point where we are going to see the price reversing its direction once again? Because of course tomorrow we do have the OPEC meeting, which is the most important event for oil prices, because we are going to know if OPEC is going to listen to the US request in relation to its supply, i.e., will it increase its supply, or whether it is going to say no, we are not going to comply to any US request or any other request, and we will continue to increase our oil supply. And how that is really going to influence the market, that is what we'll be discussing now. So from the price point, what we see is, as I've mentioned, the price is very much maintaining its downward trend, but that trend is about to be challenged in terms of the price action, and we could see the price moving higher from here onwards. So what to focus from here in terms of a price action? The most important thing is the 100-day simple moving average and the 50-day simple moving average. This is your 200-day simple moving average, followed by that is your 100-day simple moving average, and finally your 50-day simple moving average. If we see the price breaking above these moving averages, if we see them going higher from this particular price point, then we could see another major trend forming from here onwards, and a price moving to the upside. And then we could see the price going towards that $75 very much again. But if the price fails to break above this particular price point, then we could potentially see the price moving back towards the 200-day simple moving average, or perhaps even lower towards that $62 sort of a price level. So let's draw these particular zones on the price chart, and then so that we know what to look for. So in terms of our immediate support zone, we are looking at this particular area. In terms of our immediate resistance zone, it is where the price is trading. But if the price breaks out of this particular area, the next area is going to be between 73 to 74 sort of a price zone that we're very much focusing on. Now, in terms of the RSI is trading to the upside, indicating that the momentum, that the current price direction does have a momentum behind it, meaning the chances are that we could potentially break to the upside from here to perhaps to the next particular zone. If you don't have a position, you could potentially take that position as the price kind of breaks out of this zone to the upside in relation to this particular price action. Now, let's quickly have a look at the gold price as well, and then see what exactly is happening on that front at the same time. Now, when we look at the gold price, what we really see is that the momentum has really shifted in favor of bulls. How so? Because the price is trading above the, let me just zoom out a little bit because it's just zoomed in a bit too much. So let's zoom in a little bit. So what we see over here is that the price has broken above the 50-day simple moving average and also above the 200-day simple moving average, and more importantly, the 50 is going to cross above the 200-day simple moving average, and that is quite important in relation to the price action, because if that happens, we are likely to see this particular scenario over here where the price sort of moved substantially to the upside, but now it is challenging the 50-day simple moving average, as you can see over here. And if the price breaks above this one, we are going to see the price going into this area of resistance of 1829 to 1835. And as for the support, it is still at 1749 to 1761. However, we can fine tune our support zone a little bit now, and we can move this particular area of support to 1772 to 1782. So this is our support, this is our resistance. The RSI continues to confirm that the prices can move to the upside. Remember to smash that like button and subscribe if you like the content, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much until then.